Hi, I'm Robert. Welcome back to another edition of the High Desert Ranch and Homestead channel. It is February 22nd and we have not had precipitation here for 51 days. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to show you some haystack hacks or hints or tips for your small farm or homestead. So let's get to it, shall we? All right, so I am here, guys. Like I say, we are finally getting some snow, and I thought this is the perfect time because I've got to feed up the children's little bottle calf, and I thought this is the perfect thing to show you some tips or hints that you might not see. And for some of you, depending on how much hay you have, here behind me is about 7 ton. For insurance purposes, you need to split up your hay, and also for convenience too. Insurance, because you don't want all your hay to burn down and they got to pay out a lot, so you've got to split it up. So in this case, it's not under shelter, but there is a great way to have waterproof tarps, and tarps can get very expensive, as you know. And this is an old billboard, so here's your hack number one. Go online, classifieds, find someone who's selling the old billboards that you see along the highway for a really good price. I picked this one up for $50. They're waterproof, it's heavy duty, it's 12 feet by 50 feet long, and it's a great way to keep your hay dry, and it doesn't get sun bleached either. And also another thing too is I've got these pallets. Let me flip. We deal with a lot of deer around here, so the pallets not only help to keep the tarp down, but it helps to keep the deer away. And you can also do some netting too around them pallets if you want. And I've got these old tires. My uncle, he gave me some of his big semi tires, which not only help with the weight, especially up top, but it's a great way to, like I say, to keep the pallets against the haystack, and also help keep the tarp down for the wind. Also, another thing too, there's always the age-old debate when you're on a farmstead or a small little homestead. You run into the fact of money is everything, and where you're watching every single penny, you want to make sure that you have the ability to keep your hay dry. So not only is this advertising billboard tarp a great thing, but also stack your hay on wood. In this case, find yourself a whole bunch of pallets and stack that down, lay that down on the ground, and it's going to keep that hay from being up off the ground, so you don't get the rot, because that adds up. On this stack, it was about 30 feet long to begin with, and you're going to have all that wasted hay down on the bottom because it is. But let's show you a little something. If I didn't even get to it, we've got a few inches of snow today. Should have had this prepped. As you can see, with the snow, there's a little bit of snow because I had it lifted up and the wind was blowing like crazy. But as you can see, there's absolutely, with exception to right here where it blew in on the side, it keeps your hay off the ground, and it is green as the day that you build it and stacked it and pile. So just a great little tip, if I may. Luckily the snow is so dry that snow that is down there on the bottom will be able to dry off. So again, there you go. There's a little bit of tips for you when it comes to your small haystack on your farmstead. Buy your advertising tarp, use pallets and netting to keep the deer away if you have deer problem like we do. Old semi tires are extremely heavy, so it helps with the tarp, keeps it from blowing away. And then stacking your hay on top of pallets keeps it off the ground so it doesn't mold. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go load the rest of this hay and take it over to old Blackie. But I appreciate you coming along today. Hopefully you learned something. Remember, you can do all this stuff. You only get so many trips around the sun. So decide what it is you're going to do and get after it. And remember to like, subscribe, share with others. And I appreciate you coming along. Hopefully this video or other videos that I put out are your ticket to help escape the ordinary and find out just what it's like to live the high life here in the high desert of the Intermountain West, here on the High Desert Ranch channel. And just for your viewing pleasure, I know some of you don't get any snow, so I'm going to go ahead and attach a little video as far as my drive today here in the snow. And some people don't like it, but I love it. We desperately need it. We need it for that the snowpack for the summer months. So enjoy it, and I'll catch you next time.